Welcome back to Technique Critiques. I'm Coach Brian from Big Ben Strength. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the lifters on our team, TJ, Team USA lifter. He actually just got invited to another international competition, Junior Pan Ams in Mexico. So make sure you guys congratulate him on that if you see him or if you're messaging him. Let's go ahead and take a look at this lift. This is a 122, so like 270-ish pound hang snatch attempt. This is also his first real week back into Olympic lifting training, first real week back to 5 days a week of training after his last international meet. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like. Now, granted, this is a miss. We're critiquing his miss and what he could have done better to make the lift, besides just have worked up to this better. Okay. One of the things that we're experimenting with in his programming and his variations is the use of no feet snatches. We found that with feet, he tends to, by moving his feet, he tends to rely on that a lot and not stay super connected with the bar. And that is highlighted here in this issue, which is him not quite pulling enough. So one thing, this is a small thing I want to point out here. If we take a look at his elbows, right, this one actually looks pretty good. This one does not look super great. This one looks pretty good. His left elbow is rotated, so the elbow pit or the bicep is pointing straight forward slightly more than on the other arm. That's going to limit how high you can get your elbow at the top of your pull as you're pulling yourself under. That'd be one small thing to critique here, is just rotate that elbow a little bit more. All right. Next thing, let's go ahead and he's going to start lowering that bar down. Not bad. You can see he's favoring a little bit on one side, but he's got a little bit of a knee thing going on there, so it's understandable. So yeah, I would want to see his left lat stay a little bit tighter as he starts to hinge down. That bar is a little bit lower on that side. He's keeping his feet very flat, which is fantastic, and that allows him to drive up way more. But this is small here. Finishing your pull does not mean leaning back more, right? Oftentimes that you see the people that think that they lean back excessively at the top of their pull. They actually put their body weight so far back behind that they can't help but to be behind the bar too much and not be straight up and down, a little bit more smooth with your pull as you drive up and smoothly transition down. Now, this was supposed to be no feet. There was a little bit of feet here, right? Especially on that right foot, it's trying to move out. So I think he knew that he wasn't going to be able to get under it fast enough with no feet, which kind of highlights the bigger issue of not quite finishing the pull and then pulling under. Instead, he's being a little bit too he's trying to just rely on his feet to do it. So the big things that I would recommend to him would be to, one, finish your pull straight up and down. Don't try and lean back because that's always going to put you back behind the bar a little bit. That would be the biggest thing. And then keep your feet planted and stay connected with the bar. That's going to help your strengthen the pull under. It's going to help make sure that the bar doesn't crash down on you either. So those are the big things that I would pay attention to, TJ. Not a whole lot to critique here. Just to recap from the beginning, start position looked good. Rotate that left elbow out a little bit more, but you have to keep that left lat tight, which is really hard to do when you're rotating the elbows out. Through the lift, solid, just keep that left lat tighter. Finish your pull without leaning back. Those would be the biggest thing. And try not to move that right foot. That's always going to you really just did that because you knew that you weren't going to get under it fast enough with no feet. But keep your feet planted so that you can finish your drive harder and then pull under better. And that's really it. So, yeah. If what are we looking at? Yeah, that's everything. That's it for this one, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And if you want technique critiques like these for you, make sure you subscribe to the Patreon, linked in the description below. Different tiers for different amount of critiques per month. And that's all. We'll catch you guys on the next one.